So good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all today? Are you all well?
Hanging in there.
Of course you have to be. You're going to the west of Ireland, you are on holidays. What else do you want? So guys, you're all very, very welcome on board to the Paddywagon Tour to the Cliffs of Moher.
Yeah, we're further out in the country where this highway is called the M7. M7, like the Long Island Railroad electric train that Paul loves so much.
Here into the Obama Plaza, you actually only see it very shortly on your left hand side, a brown sign in there, and that is President Obama and Sister which will come into a couple seconds on your left hand side. So yeah, so guys, I would say we're leaving there no late than 10 o'clock, okay? So
Right now we're passing near the city of Limerick. Limerick County. We're headed towards Galway and Shannon. We're going to be passing towards here. This goes under the river. For Shannon Airport, that's the other big airport in Ireland. Well, here we are at Bunratty Castle, County Clare. Quite a structure. Still can't shake that drizzle and rain, my goodness sakes. Here's our cruiser that we're riding around in today. Award-winning Paddywagon Tours, world famous tours of Ireland.
pretty much you have no rights, you cannot vote, you cannot be educated, also as well you won't be able to speak your own language, and if you want to work, you won't be able to work on the very heavy physical jobs, majority of them working on the farms or on the mines. So yeah, so the life for the Irish wasn't easy at all during that times, and then when some thinking that things cannot go worse than they were, they became way worse than they were. So what happened in 1845, what is known as the Great Famine here. So people just don't want to call it the Great Famine anymore, they want to call it the Great Starvation, and the reason they do because always having loads of food into this island. Yes, and I mentioned the word island because if you're thinking about the island, so what surrounds the island? The sea, right? So what is the ocean? Fish, plenty of food. So always having plenty of food in here, and the Irish they weren't able to touch on that food. Why? Because all that food has to be extremely taxed. So that means all the food has to be sent into Britain or sold into Europe. So the only food the Irish could access was the potato. So that's why the Irish are very well known as the potato diet, because pretty much on the 19th century, if you are Irish on your daily basis, and if you wake up and if you go for a breakfast, guess what it will be? Potatoes. And if you are thinking, and also as well on that tunnel, that was the place where they built the new-ish restaurant just before the pandemic. So these ones, they are unisex ones, and normally the line there is not so long as the ones in the visitors. Way more if you be able to play paint golf in there, but once again, that's just my opinion. And also as well, guys, every single time I see these golfers close to the wall, I'm so tempted to blow the horn. I can't anymore, because I swear to God, I got so many compliments. glad you did. I enjoyed myself. I was hungry, so pretty much now I'm ready to go for my food coma. So yeah, so guys, we are not so far to the Cliffs of Moher. Yay! Actually, it's a very bright day, very clear day, and that's exactly what we wanted. It will be a really nice opportunity to check out the bus video as well. So guys, just hold on a minute. I'll be just get your tickets, and then you are free to explore it. Cliffs.
Well, here we are, the Cliffs of Moher. The Moher. By the visitor center, looking south. I'm going to be walking over there in a little while. Down below by that lake is the town where we had our lunch. It is really something to see. Got 3,000 miles of Atlantic Ocean out there before you get to land again. This is really a fine day weather-wise. I mean, it's cloudy, but the sun is trying to break through. I've seen people come here where the wind was blowing so hard you couldn't even hear them speak when they tried to narrate in their YouTube videos. So, there's very little wind today. I'm trying to see if I can see Boston, but I can't.
You're right.
My eyesight isn't too good. So Mila, what do you think of this place?
I'm breathless.
Breathless for what you're looking at, or breathless from the climb?
From both.
Both, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is really something. This is what the signature of Ireland is. The Cliffs of Moher. Long way down, folks.
You're either going to be right here or on the steps.
What's that?
The steps.
Kind of an ominous sign, but it's not stopping a floodload of people from going here. Money. Yeah. Forget you here. That's a nice backdrop. It's the prettiest backdrop I've ever seen you have, among others. Still walking south from the visitor center. Every few feet gives an entirely different view. Well, one thing is a constant. Falling from any location here would result in you not being able to make it for dinner tonight. Yeah, the wind's kicking up a little bit. There's some mist blowing in off the ocean.
Bruce coming out of the ocean.
Yeah, mist. Look at the mist blowing in.
Good.
Everything you could see before that was clear is gone. You can't see it anymore. Looking back toward the visitor center, it's all gone. Just about totally obscured. They say the weather can change very quickly here. I believe it. We're walking back down the south end of the park. I'm glad I was able to get what I got up to this point. This is the area I envision in my mind when I think of Ireland.
I don't understand how I did
The scene, the mist, the green grass, the fog, the rolling cliffs. This is Ireland at its best, or worst, depending on your point of view. But for me, this is what I envision about this country. How you doing, Mila? You surviving?
surviving. My left knee is buckling down.
Oh, you got extra strength you never knew you had, right?
I hope so.
Well, I think tomorrow you can just sit back and relax. I'm gonna go out watching trains. Our last day here, so I might as well entertain myself in my own inimitable way before we fly home. So Mila, what did you do? What'd you do with bringing all this mist in here? My goodness sakes.
I brought the sun. You brought the mist.
Ah. Look at this. Just like that. Reminds me of that fog that came into the amusement park area in London in that movie, The Day the Earth Caught Fire. Remember the fog was so high, well, it was only high enough so the top deck of a double-decker bus was clear, but the lower deck you couldn't see an inch in front of you. Shows you how changeable the weather is. 20 minutes ago you couldn't see in front of you at all. You would never know that there were any cliffs here. You would never know that the ocean was here. Look at it now, it's back. There's one thing I want to emphasize. Ireland, the Republic of Ireland, is not part of Great Britain. I think any Irish person would emphatically tell you that with a firm fist. But Ireland is part of the British Isles, which make up the United Kingdom, or actually England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and the Republic of Ireland.
Won't be clear up. And pretty much 10 minutes after the bank.
You know, I had a feeling it might, but we walked all the way to the south end, way as far as we could go almost, and through the mud. We had enough.
Well, if you continue, that will be taken to the restaurant.
Yeah.
You're going to turn to the left.
Well, we're glad we saw what we saw, though, and you promised more to come, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, you all very welcome on board to the bus. Did you all enjoy the Cliffs of Moher?
For the most part, yes.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at that. What a day to come in here. And I'll be honest with you guys, when I saw that fog wall, I thought that won't be clear up. And I said, I think it'll be in half an hour we all get off from here. But actually, that cleared up straight away. And so guys, I'm really glad that you came in here and you actually be able to see the Cliffs of Moher. And actually, it's so clear right now, so actually you have a really nice view straight ahead. So that's the Bourne, so that's the place we are going now, guys. And actually, it's so clear right now. Straight ahead, you actually can see it, the Galway Bay in the distance, and that's something you cannot see it very often. Also as well, guys, here we go, there is the fog wall once again. They are chasing us. So you'll see it, the Aran Islands on your left hand side.
We're at the end of the coastal road here.
So guys, we'll be coming to the most scenic part of our journey from now on. So pretty much I won't let you all go and enjoy it. I won't play some traditional Irish music, take as much photos as you can. But before I let you go and do that, pretty much I want to stop in the place, the one I told you, known as the baby cliffs, as the mini cliffs. And the reason I call it as the mini cliffs or as the baby cliffs, because these cliffs, they are not so high as the Cliffs of Moher, but believe it or not, they are actually more dangerous than the Cliffs of Moher. And the reason I'm saying that, because pretty much there is no safety walls there, so I can guarantee you guys, if you fail, you will fail on the top of the rocks and you won't survive either. So once again, if you are traveling with any responsible friends, mind that. So also as well, guys, another thing you need to mind in here, that it will be your phones. It's actually happened to me once with one of my passengers. I've been happening quite often here. Depends the place where I can pull, just to let you out and take a couple of photos. And pretty much people get too excited to take photos. And as you will see, it looks like to walk on the moon. You'll see it, so many cracks on the rocks. And if your phone fails sometimes into one of that cracks, guys, that means you'll be able to see your phone, you can hear your phone, but you won't be able to reach your phone. So if that's the case, definitely mind your phones. It's very clear now, guys. What I will do, I will go out myself with you guys, okay? So if you want you, feel free to ask. Okay, that's the reason I'm actually going out. And also as well, guys, I'll be help you to cross the road in here. As you can see, the roads are very, 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 very narrow, and also as well, they are full of the tourists. And nothing can be more embarrassing than a tourist being run over by another tourist. Okay.
We're following Glenn's coaches pretty religiously here.
So guys, just hold on a couple seconds. Actually, it's so clear right now.
Looks like a lunar landscape. This is the Burret. What looks like a lunar landscape is called the Burret. Lots of rock here. It's like something you'd see out in Sedona. Except they have red rock. But definitely you see a lot of the stuff out. Yeah, look at this climbing up there. I hope he's got a rope.
Oh, they have ropes. See?
Ah, there it is. See Galway pretty clearly.
So yeah, so folks, this is the place known as the Baby Cliffs. If you want to check it on the top, feel free to do so. Okay, just don't go too far. So guys, if you want to use the back door, I can open the back door in here. But if you use the front door, it will be easier because I can help you to cross the road. Okay, so guys.
These are the Baby Cliffs. The Burret. There she
Hello.
is.
Say hello.
Hey folks. This isn't Long Island anymore, though parts of Long Island look like this. Well, I never thought I'd ever get to come to this beautiful country where my ancestors hailed from many generations ago. Irish blood flows through my veins. I'm really into it, and it's just been a wonderful visit. We haven't been here really long enough. There's a need to stay longer. I wish I wasn't going home. There's so much to see that we won't see. We'll miss it, but I'm happy with what I've been able to do thus far. Between the good food that we've had and the great sights we saw in Dublin, the nice train ride out to Galway the other day, and this lovely tour. And between that and the train watching that I've done, it's just been terrific. Ireland is everything I envisioned it to be and more. And I am proud to have Irish blood in my veins. Look at the rocky wall background behind these tour buses. Here's our bus. Here's our driver. Getting ready to move on out down the Atlantic Road.
So Ireland was the most restrictive European country during the lockdown, and soon they released. It's not you, it's him. So Ireland was the most restricted European country, and pretty much since they released the measures in here, the first thing I have done in here with my friends is came in here to hike into the wood. So actually our plan was just reach the goal in there, into the top. We thought it might be about 45 minutes, an hour. No, definitely wasn't. It was way more than that. walking back to the car. So anyway, so thanks God that horrible days have gone, because this 2 years were too tough for us. We have been banned from the roads, and so now we are back again, and I'm delighted to show you this beautiful country. So guys, pretty much we are coming to the north right now, and so it's another place where everyone wants to be on holidays. You actually can see the Fenor beach in the distance in there. It's another very popular beach just with the surface. This one's actually has to be an expert if you want surfing in there. And the reason I say that, because it's very, very rocky, and if you fail, you'll be in danger. So yes, so there's actually as well the place where Dolores O'Brien, she always came in here on her holidays. And if you're not sure, I mean, this Dolores O'Brien, she was the singer of the band Cranberries. She was from Limerick, and I was playing Cranberries as we came down to Limerick, and sadly she passed away in London 2017. Same as well, Sinead O'Connor. Sinead, she passed away yesterday as well, and she was from Limerick. So that was another one I was playing early this morning. So yeah, so guys, you can see it right now straight ahead. The stone walls, the ones I've been mentioned to you, known as the most useful walls. As you can see, it pretty much there is no reason for the stone walls being here, and pretty much right now that's the moment when I'll get off the microphone. I just want to play some traditional Irish music for you, let you go and enjoy the scenery. You might want to go for a food coma, and if that's the case, I won't blame you for that. It's complete with yourselves. Even if you snore, I don't wake you up. It's completely up to you. But yeah, so guys, I will let you go now, and I will say in about 45 minutes, half an hour, I will come back to you as we get close to our next stop today. So pretty much it will be our last stop today, and that it will be the Kincar village. And once again, if you need anything, just please let me know.
Great moments, right?
Yep.
We've had a lot of them, but this is probably one of the most spectacular. My wife goes to the Philippines every now and then, and I've gone with her on a couple of occasions. I'm just glad this time we could do something different, go to some place neither one of us have ever been to. And it's been fantastic, to say the least. And I guess this motorist is being a little too cautious. See some surfers down there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that water is freezing. heard Acadia National Park in Maine looks something like this. Irish equivalent of the FBI. The National Police. This is the town of Ballyvaughan. Just past the Ballyvaughan B&B. Of this beautiful scenery and the traditional Irish music.
Never
example, what is an average family home in here, a cottage, should I say. So imagine yourselves during the 19th century, right? Each family in here, they were quite big, so each family.
There's the Merriman Hotel and the thatch bar. Look at this thatch roof here.
It's actually a very good example what it is a Galway hooker. That's the selling boat, the blue and the white one. You will see it at the very corner right now on your left hand side.
What am I looking for?
So Dunguaris Castle.
Yes.
Oh wow.
It's just straight ahead.
Well, here's Dungar Castle near Kinvara, County Galway.
Worked out very well. So and else as well. I hope you guys all enjoy it. The drive into the wide Atlantic Way, our photo stop in a place known as the Mini Cliffs or Baby Cliffs, and of course our very last stop at Kinvara. So guys, I hope as well you have a really nice photos and be able to share them with your friends on the social media. Say I'm here and you're not, all that kind of chats. We love to do that, so I'm really sure you should have a really nice photos to do it. So guys, if you are looking to do another tours with us, we are more than welcome to do so. And if you ask me for any recommendations while you are here in Ireland, I will let you know. So yeah, so I'll start with the buses. So that means if you guys are not tired of the buses yet, actually a really nice one to do is the one going towards to the north of this island. So then the ones going towards to the Giant's Causeway, to the Belfast and the Antrim Coast definitely is a must. You should not miss that one. And if you guys are looking to go for castles and cities, that's the type we're looking for. So definitely my suggestion to that one just go tours to the Bloody Castle, kiss the Bloody Stone, get the gift of the Gab, and of course explore the Bloody Gardens and the Cork City. So Cork City is our second main city here in Ireland. So yeah, that's another one to do it. And you have as well the half-day tour, the full-day tour, the one goes tours to the Glendalough. If you guys are interested in that, you can continue the full-day tours to Kilkenny, very well known as the medieval capital of Ireland. There is also as well another tours we do. We just don't operate daily, so definitely same as the multi-day tours. If you guys are interested in that,